Racism is prejudice or discrimination directed against someone of a different race based on a belief.
In the last 100 years, over 62 million human beings have paid a price for being racially different, tortured, subjugated, and/or killed, despite the advancement in culture, science, and technology.
During the Second World War, Chinese Americans were not given the opportunity to become pilots, as it was believed that their thinner-looking eyes would not provide them with good vision.
During a poll conducted in the United Kingdom, 60% of African British citizens admitted that they have been racially abused on some or the other occasion.
In Rwanda, almost 1 million people were killed in 1994. The only reason was that they were different.
In the first half of the 20th century, the Nazi Party, led by Adolf Hitler, encouraged prejudice against Jews, homosexuals, the mentally ill, or the physically disabled. This led to 100 million deaths over the course of 5 years. The increase in annual number of black arrests was greater than the annual number of white arrests. The black arrests were 4.8 times greater in 2007 than in 1980.
In the Arab world, Darfur genocide alone has claimed over 400,000 lives, and the conflict still continues today.
50 cents, please. Thank you. 50 cents, please. Thank you.
You can sit there.
Excuse me?
Your section is back there. Excuse me?
Excuse me, miss. If you don't move to the back of the bus, I'm gonna have to make you walk. What would you do if this was you?
We just reenacted the Rosa Parks bus scene, where a black woman refused to give up her bus seat for a white person.
Rosa was tired of the segregation laws and just wanted to be treated equal. How do you think Rosa felt when the white person tried kicking her off the bus?
There is a common factor in this video. Most of these hate crimes and racist actions were taken upon those who weren't white. These people have been looked down on for centuries.
In 1790, when the United States first began doing the census, they even were sorting people based on their race. Racism is everywhere. Research has proven that when a child is about 6 months old, they can start noticing racial differences.
Racism is bad.
Martin Luther King Jr. was a leader in the African American civil rights movement. He led the 1955 Montgomery bus boycott. In 1963, he organized the March on Washington, where he delivered his I Have a Dream speech. In October 14, 1964, he received the Nobel Peace Prize for combating racial inequality through racial nonviolence. He was later assassinated on April 4, 1968.
Racism is also a very big theme in the book Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain. The novel deals with slavery and gives the readers a new look on how unacceptable racism is. There has been a controversy over the novel about how the public viewed it. In our opinion, Huckleberry Finn is a book that shows the public about how strong society can be, how nothing escapes society. We believe that the book tells readers to never judge a book by its cover, and that's what Twain was trying to get at.
Neil Harper Lee is the author of the Pulitzer Prize-winning novel To Kill a Mockingbird. This book deals with the issues of racism that were observed by her as a child in her hometown of Monroeville, Alabama. She brings up the topic of how white people are superior to everyone else. She quotes, "As you grow older, you'll see white men cheat black men every day of your life. But let me tell you something, and don't you forget it. Whenever a white man does that to a black man, no matter who he is, how rich he is, or how fine a family he comes from, he is trash."
I don't know about you, but I believe racism is one of the worst things on this planet. Stop racism.